So as we return to our mat and to our practice, taking this first moment in a mini Shavasana of your choice, um, I will lead on my back and I am going to bring my legs into a cobbler pose position just because I do feel a little more open this morning. I'm going to elevate my chest, elevate my heart, just to broaden across the chest and the collarbone. And as I allow myself to arrive, let's all close down our eyes. Maybe the hands rest lightly at the belly, the ribs, or the heart. Without changing one thing, just notice what you're bringing to the mat this morning. Taking a scan of the physical body, any tightness or unnoticed clenching. The mental body, is there a to-do list a mile long coming into a 3-day weekend, coming into Valentine's Day, celebrated tomorrow. I think it's President's Day is Monday. So a lot of things going on. This is your time. You chose to walk on this mat. You chose to set everything down. So just closing down the eyes here. Just take the next few moments in stillness and breath. Perhaps bringing in that Ujjayi pranayama, listening to the breath as it constricts through the throat. Extending the exhale so that the body can fully release here to your mat. And when you're ready for your next inhalation, inhale very deeply through the nose, an audible exhale. Let it all go out the mouth. So a big inhale in, cleansing exhale out. One more time, bring it in. And exhale out. Blinking the eyes open. If your legs are in cobbler pose, please use your hands to gently bring the knees together. If you're in constructive rest, just heel toe the feet to center. Roll to one side. Let's release whatever props that we've got on the mat and return. Take a nice, full, big stretch, fingers away from the toes. So just like you were waking up first thing in the morning, just take a little bit of movement. And as we relax back at this center position, slide the heels over to the right corner of your mat. So just drag them along the mat. Maybe the left foot crosses over the right ankle. So we begin to stretch along the left line from the ankle through the outside of the leg, the hip, through the ribs, all the way through the arms to the fingers. And if you're comfortable here, stay here and just breathe into that space. If you'd like to deepen it, just pick up the shoulders, maybe take them a little further over to the top corner of the mat, beginning to form this big C shape through the side body. And as you notice your breath, notice also whether you're rolling to this right side. See if you can level out the hips, Level out the shoulders. And if you still find you're angling, just come out of the pose just a bit. Make this more about relaxing and opening than forcing this big C curve through the body. 2 more breaths. If your ankles are crossed, uncross, slide those heels back to that center. Pick up the shoulders. We'll return to center. One big stretch here. And then just slide over to the other side. So heels to the left. Maybe a crossover of that right ankle onto the left ankle. Picking up the shoulders, taking them over to the left top corner. And then taking that breath, exhaling slowly, and allow the body to just settle here. So almost notice where you're trying to force this pose, where you're trying to make it happen. Level the hips, relax the shoulders, relax the face. Breathe into the right side body. Ready for the next inhale. Uncross the ankles if they're crossed. Slide the heels back in. Lift the shoulders, big stretch once again. And then let's draw the knees into the chest. Give them a squeeze. Maybe take that rock from one hip to the other hip, from one side of the body a little bit deeper over to the other side of the body. So waking up that low back. And then let's change that rocking side to side to more of a circular pattern. So whichever way is good to start, just begin to circle around the knees, back, side, front, side, back. So bringing more circulation into a larger part of the back body, and then we'll reverse that, take it the opposite way. Big or small, whatever feels good. And winding that down just a bit, hug the knees in. Let's keep the left knee into the chest. Extend the right leg and let it hover a couple inches off the ground as you flex through the right foot. Good. Interlace lightly around the left shin. Draw it in towards the chest. Pick up the shoulder blades. Pick up the head. Let's bring the chin towards the knee. Slowly lower the upper body. Release the left knee. Draw in the right. Switch. So the left leg now hovers long. Hug in the right knee. Take that deep breath in. Draw the belly in. On the exhale, lift up those shoulder blades. Lift up the head as far as you can. See if you can press into that right thigh. Chin coming towards the knee. Both feet are flexed. Deep breath in. Switch it out. Left knee in. It hugs. Right leg hovers. Lift and hold. And then on your own, keep the shoulders up this time and just alternate through the legs. Again, as fast or as slow as feels good. Winding this down, keep alternating, but begin to release the shoulders and the head back down to the mat. Begin to soften and slow down the movement. Draw the knees back into the chest. Open the arms out to a T and drop those knees over to the right. So stacking through the hips here, gentle spinal twist, shoulders remain on the ground. Deepen the breath. If this feels like you're trying to hold the leg structure up, grab that block or pillow, slide it under that bottom outside thigh. Use some support here so that you can relax into the twist and you can breathe. Lifting the knees back up to center. Pause as you level out the hip points. Then let the knees drift over to the left. Again, see if you can stack those hips one on top of the other. Find some support if you need to help support the legs so that you're not applying any effort here in the twist. Just breathe here. Beautiful. Back up to center on the inhale. One more squeeze. And then make your way to a seat. Finding a pillow, a blanket, a towel, something to prop up on. Sitting up nice and tall. Stacking again the spine, drawing up the pelvic floor. Let the hands rest lightly on top of the thighs, elbows loose beside the body. Close down the eyes for just a moment. Notice your breath here. See if you can bring it back to a nice fluid breath after a little bit of that core. Just begin to soften. Moving into some neck rolls here. Again, eyes closed, eyes open, however that feels for you. Let's drop the right ear towards that right shoulder. Just pause to begin to lengthen the left side of the neck. We'll switch it out. Leave the chin towards that right shoulder, nice and slow as the muscles move through the back of the neck. Letting the chin drop as you exhale the air. Tuck the chin in towards the throat as you find length here. Left ear, left shoulder, opening up the right side. Chin, left shoulder. And head back to neutral. Next rotation, we'll do the exact same thing, just take it the other way, this time without cueing. So you just move and stay where it feels good, and we'll all meet right back at center. So again, nice tall body, shoulders down. Start from the left. Drawing in your breath, draw the shoulders up to the ears. Slide them behind you, squeeze through the shoulder blades and drop the shoulder blades down the back. Draw the shoulder tips back up to the ears, squeeze the shoulder blades behind you and just start these nice slow shoulder rolls. Taking it the opposite way. Good. Returning to center. Taking the finger pads behind you, fingers pointing away. Press into the finger pads and find a seated back bend. So press into the finger pads, begin to arch through the spine, lift the chest, take the head back, open the throat. Take a nice deep breath into all of this space. And then nice and slow, we're going to bring the torso back up. Release the finger pads from behind, bring them around front, interlace, press the palms away from you, and tuck in and round. Take a breath. On your inhale, lift the palms up to the ceiling. Release the hands. Finger pads come behind you again. Press into the finger pads. Begin to arch through the spine. Lift the chest. Release the head. Nice and slow. Begin to come back to that neutral spine. Lift those fingers. Arms go up. Interlace. Press the palms away and round. And then gently return to center. And we'll cross over and come to all fours. Again, as you come to all fours at the top of your mat, please make sure you have blocks. And at least initially, we're not going to use the blocks right away, but initially, when we use the blocks, and we're going to be moving into a runner's lunge, a pyramid, runner's lunge, we'll use those blocks. And in my case, since my blocks aren't here, paper towels or a box of tissue. So just something that's going to allow you to elevate. So we'll put one on each side at the top of the mat. Pad up under the knees if you have sensitive knees. Set up your tabletop, scoop in the belly to support the spine. Press through those spread fingers so that the shoulders round, bellies in, toes are tucked. And just here, take a traditional cat-cow, maybe a moving cat-cow, wagging the tail. Just bring in some movement into the torso. And one more stretch for the upper body. Bring your table back to neutral. Begin to walk the hands forward, finding the heart melting pose. Again, no pun intended for Valentine's Day. We keep walking the hands forward, the hips stay back, and the chest naturally descends to the mat. The head can rest on a pillow or your block. Just a release here. We don't want to dump that belly. We want to really maintain the core. Feel the stretch underneath the arms, the lats, triceps, all the way down to the heel of the hand. And then slide onto your forearms and bring the belly down, finding that Sphinx pose. Watch your blocks here. And from your Sphinx pose, kind of look down, see that your arms form that number 11, elbows right underneath the shoulders. The legs can be wide, any place that's comfortable for the legs. Really press into your palms, press your palms towards you so that your heart lifts, your chest comes forward, not up, forward, gazes straight down. Beginning just to stretch out the whole front body. Walking the right finger pads forward. Just slip the left arm underneath the right, coming in to thread the needle. So the left side of the temple, the left outer shoulder, come to rest on the mat. Again, release the body, nothing to hold up here. Sinking some weight into that outside left shoulder. Maybe you can feel the space here that you're creating. Just softly breathe. We'll press into that right forearm to release the left arm. Come back to your Sphinx pose. Again, press into the palms. Really draw, find some length into the spine. Walking the left hands forward just a bit so you can slide the right arm underneath, thread the needle on this side. Again, opening up the back of the shoulder joint here. Let the head rest on a block or a pillow. Everything nice and soft, just no wasted effort here. 3 nice breaths. And we'll press into that left hand so that we can remove the right. One more time, finding your Sphinx pose. Press those hands down and towards you. Lift that chest forward. Nice arch in the spine, not going too high, but again, feel from the belly button all the way up to the sternum. Nice stretch right through the heart. And we'll come out. Place the hands right underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes under, make your way back to table and all the way to an extended child's pose. Please tuck your toes in this child's pose just to get some blood flow going into the toe joints, into the arches of the feet. Good. Stretch the finger pads long in front of you. Again, feel the stretch under the arms, but here, bring your focus to the tailbone, running all the way up the spine. Find some length here and relax with a breath. We're going to move through our child's pose moving vinyasa this morning. Again, we'll do so in stages. Excuse me. We're going to add in a segment right after we add in plank and down dog. We're going to add in chaturanga, baby cobra, back to down dog. So this sequence is designed for you to take 1, 2, 3, or 4, whatever your body feels. You can always back out of it. You can always return to child's pose. Just fluid breath, fluid movement. Good. Ready for the inhale. Big breath in. Come up to your table. As you exhale, roll it forward. Hips come down, chest lifts, that version of up dog. Send it back through table, round through the spine as you return to child's. Let's take 2 more like that, nice and slow with breath, inhaling fully. Breath leads, exhaling, we lift the chest. Inhaling, we come back through table, round. Exhale the air to child's. 2 more like that on your own. Finish in your own time. We'll meet in extended child's pose. Next series, if you wish to take the add-on, we will add on down dog and plank. As you're ready, take the inhale. Come back up through your table and inhale. Exhale slowly as you come into that modified up dog. Toes are tucked. Press back through your table. Lift the hips high and back. Downward facing dog. Good. Head is heavy. Come up high on the balls of the feet. Bend the legs. Come into your plank pose. Return to your dog pose. Knees come down to child's pose. That's version 1. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, come back through table as you lift the hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, we wave ourselves to high plank. We drop the knees for low plank. We hold the elbows in. We lower slowly all the way down. Untuck those toes. Roll up, baby cobra. Release, tuck the toes. Press back through table. Downward facing dog. Child's pose. Okay, it's your body, it's your practice this morning. We're going to roll through it again. You take the version that meets you where you are today. Ready with the breath. Inhaling to table. Exhaling, chest opens. Inhaling, dog pose. Exhaling, plank pose. Your choice to drop the knees or not, or go back to dog. Dropping the knees, hugging the elbows, lower slow. Untuck, baby cobra. Retuck, press back through table. Find your dog. Drop the knees. Find your child's pose. As you return to child's pose, knees together, slide the hands beside the body, release the shoulders. Head can rest on a block or a blanket. Just round the shoulders, let them go. Make a fist. The palms are up beside the body. Just take a fist on each hand, roll it around, flick the fingers. Just release those wrists a bit. Couple more breaths. Upper body, just heavy resting right on the thighs. The breath has to come into the back body. You got to feel the shoulder blades separate. Feel the back ribs expand. Exhale nice and slow. Next, inhale, slide the hands back underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes under, lift the hips, walk the hands forward. You're in a forward fold at the back of your mat. Keep the knees generously bent, let the arms and head dangle. Take a sway one side to the other. You want to deepen this just a bit, adding some weight of the elbows, cup the elbows, let the elbows fall. The weight and gravity, really bringing some nice traction to the spine, but also gently with these knees bent, beginning to open up through the hamstring. Take a nice full deep breath. Exhale the breath, dangle the head, everything releases. Press into the feet, bend the knees, release the hands to the mat, roll yourself up nice and slow. Allow the arms to extend to the side, float the arms up overhead, bring the hands to prayer, the prayer to the heart, and let's walk to the top of our mat. Start a little bit of a flow. Again, make sure your blocks on their highest level are there to support you. Arriving at the top of the mat, Hands to prayer, maybe closing down the eyes, softening the shoulders, feeling into our foundation, feeling into our feet, lifting all 10 toes, spreading them as wide as you can. And then mindfully setting each toe pad back down onto the mat, really feeling that connection. And taking that subtle movement from the balls of the feet to the heels, front to back. Blade edge to arch, side to side. Front to back, side to side. Finding that equal distribution of weights. Eyes open or eyes closed. We'll flow 5 half sun salutations. Again, it's fluid movement, so make whatever movement feels good with your breath. Inhaling, reach the arms overhead. Maybe take a gentle back bend. Hands find prayer. We draw the prayer through heart center and we find our fold. Hands can come to your blocks. We find that half lift, nice straight spine, shine the heart forward. Gentle bend into the knees, take a deeper fold. Roll your way back up the stand, arms reach out, arms reach up. Find the back bend. Flow down, forward fold. Hands to blocks. Half lift. Let it go. Gentle bend in the knees, roll to stand. Reaching out, reaching up, reaching back. Last 2 on your own. Ujjayi breathing. Listen for the breath. Finishing in your time. We'll meet in prayer Tadasana. Beautiful. Okay, blocks right there to support you. Let's move into that runner's lunge pyramid, really working into the hips, working into the hamstrings. Inhale, reaches the arms up overhead, extend way up, swan dive forward, arms out to the side, arms come down, they rest on your blocks. Press into the palms, come half up. Exhale, release. And draw the blocks in just a little bit closer to the body. Extend the right leg back, runner's lunge. Good. So we're not going to drop the knee. The back heel is lifted. With the blocks right underneath the shoulders here, press into the box so that you lift the chest forward to the top of the mat. Keep the heel high. Lower the hips down, beginning to feel into the right hip flexor. Notice your breath. Take 3 breaths here. Keep pressing into the blocks, lifting the chest forward. Length from the heel to the crown of the head. Squeeze the glute for extra credit. One more breath. As we transition, we're going to begin to bend through the front knee, lifting the hips up behind you, walking your blocks inside the foot, more closer to the ankle. Good. So straighten the front leg as much as possible. Take that back heel, gently lower it as far as you can towards the mat. Lift the front toes like you're flexing the front foot. Spread the toes. Press into your blocks. Open the chest, squeeze the elbows behind you, and breathe here. One more big breath. Lower the front foot, raise the back heel, bend into the front knee, coming back to your runner's lunge. So you're going to be moving your blocks back and forth as they support you. Blocks a little more forward as you come into your lunge. Lift your chest, sink your hips, open the hip flexor. Take a full breath in, press into the box, straighten the front leg, bring the blocks towards you, lift the front foot, the front toes. We're going to flow here now. Come back, walk it forward, runner's lunge, lifts the chest, big inhale. Exhale, walk it back, straighten the front leg, lift the front toes. Back is nice and long. One more time. Walk it forward, bend the front knee, sink the hips, lift the chest. Send it back. Lift the front toes. Lower the front foot, and we're going to transition into a supported warrior three from the ground up. So we're going to drop the front foot, begin to shift the weight into that front knee, front foot. Take a hop, bring your blocks forward, and then slowly press into the blocks. Lift the right leg up, toes pointing down, level the hips. Keep a nice gentle bend in the standing leg. Press into your blocks, the highest level. Send the chest forward. Squeeze the glute. All 5 toes pointing straight down, level hips. 3 more breaths. We'll transition out by bending a little more into that left knee. Lift the right leg up more like a standing split pose. And then bring the right foot to meet the left. Hang in a forward fold. Take it to a half lift and return to a fold. Let the arms dangle. Circle through the wrists. Let the head dangle. We're going to take it all over to the other side. Good. Hands return. Blocks are on their highest level. Good. Press into your blocks. Find that half lift. Exhale, you fold. Step the left foot back, runner's lunge. Separate the feet as much as you need to. Each side is different. So for stability, a wider foot track is very helpful. Bring the blocks towards you. Press into your blocks. Lift the chest. Lift the back heel. Get nice and long. Keep pressing the chest forward. Gazes down. Neck, spine, nice and long. 2 more breaths. Moving into that pyramid pose, we're going to begin to straighten that front leg. Walk the blocks back towards you. Press into the blocks. Lift the front toes. And drop the back heel down. Draw the belly in. Press into the blocks. Send that chest forward and out. 3 breaths here. Gently dropping the front foot down, shifting it forward again, coming into that runner's lunge. Adjust your blocks. Back heel is up. Sink the pelvis down. Lift the chest. As you draw the belly in, maybe you feel again the left hip flexor here. 2 more breaths. And then we will flow this so you can go as fast or as slow as your breath leads you. As you're ready, big inhale, begin to straighten the front leg, walk the blocks back, lift the front toes. Back is straight. Shift it forward, find your runner's lunge, sink the hips, lift the chest. A couple more times, back and forth. Last time. Coming back to meet in that runner's lunge. Adjust your blocks. Good. Press into the blocks again. Find length in the spine. We're going to take a little hop with that back foot. Blocks come forward. Weight comes forward. Warrior three, second side. This is a supported warrior three from the ground up, using the high end of your blocks. Toes point down. Press into your blocks. Scoop the belly in here. Nice straight spine. Gentle bend in the standing leg. If warrior three is in your practice, you may always adjust to your practice. Again, bringing your hands to prayer or alongside the body or in front of you. Wherever you are, just notice your breath. Take 3 more for me here. Next breath, take that back leg, extend it up towards the ceiling like a standing splits. Squeeze through the glutes and bend that knee. Bring the left foot to meet the right. Dangle in your forward fold. Release the arms. Hands drape down to the mat. The head releases, shakes itself out. And then nice and slow. Finger pads on the mat, bend into the knees, bringing the seat down towards your mat. Real graceful. Good. Bring yourself down any way gravity will bring you. Good. Soles of the feet come together. Just take a cobra pose here, using the hands around the ankle or the shin. Again, that leverage to straighten the spine, to draw the chest forward, to get nice and long. Elbows assist in pressing the knees gently away for opening in through the inner thigh. Chest lifts. Exhale, straight spine. Come forward. Always the option here, instead of coming forward using the hand grip, come back to what we did at the beginning of practice by bringing the finger pads behind you, press into the finger pads, and then let that propel your chest forward. We want a nice release here, right through the inner thighs. One more breath. Good. Gently bringing ourselves back to neutral. Slide the blade edge of your feet out away from the body, creating this beautiful diamond shape. If you've got your bolster or your blanket or your block, you can slide it here, because here in our tortoise pose, you are allowed to round through the spine and to just let it find its own curvature, its own weight, its own gravity. So taking the breath in, slide the hands underneath the calves, hold on to the shins wherever you can grab. Use the leverage first here. Draw yourself forward, chest forward. Big breath in, draw the belly in. Then slowly begin tucking the chin into the throat, rounding slowly through the neck, through the shoulder blades, the ribs, middle back. Head comes into the support of your pillow, or head just free falls here. Again, the hands at the shins can deepen this by drawing you forward. And then let all the air out. And as you do, again, shoulders round in. Nothing to do here but breathe and bring your focus to just above the tailbone. Take a gentle breath in and a longer breath out. Maybe you visualize bringing in some space here, some softness. And then up the spine again to the lumbar, that cranky little area. We take the gentle breath in. We exhale slow. Find the softness. Up the spine, the thoracic area that handles all of our turning, rotating, twisting. Take the breath in. Find the space here right behind the heart. With the chin tucked, the crown of the head down, the cervical spine is nice and long. Take a gentle breath in. Release the breath. Release the neck. Moving nice and slow. Begin to release the hands from around the calves. Gently, if you're using a pillow or any type of a prop, release that to the side. Walk the finger pads very slowly towards the body. As you restack through the spine, bring the hands outside of the knees to draw the knees together. Slide the legs long. Draw yourself down to your mat. One last heart opener here. Rest on your forearms beside the body. Press into the elbows. Gently here. Arch the spine. Open the chest. Let the head drop back. Open the jaw. Big breath in. Exhale slow. Release the body to the mat. Use whatever props feel good for you today, whether that's legs up the wall, legs on a couch, legs on top of a bolster. Squeezing shoulder blades together underneath you so that the shoulder tips rest lightly on the mat. And again, that gentle tuck to tuck the chin in to lengthen through the neck. To close down the eyes and take that deep breath in through the nose. And again, letting that cleansing air, let everything out. One more deep breath in through the nose. This time gently out of the nose. Release yourself to your mat, to the support of this practice, to the support of this community, to the support of Mother Earth. Shavasana. A deeper breath, a more conscious breath in through the nose, filling the ribs and the lungs. Exhaling the air slowly, but bringing yourself here, a little bit of movement back into the body. Fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. Draw in the knees, big hug into the body. Lift the tailbone slightly just to get that extra stretch. Good. And then just release yourself over to the side. And again, finding a seat of choice. And we'll close this morning with a little excerpt from Melody Beattie's Journey to the Heart. This is a part of her February 14th reading for tomorrow. So here, as you sit up nice and straight, bring the palms, rest them one on top of the other, right over the heart space. Take a bow of the head over to the heart, maybe closing down the eyes in gratitude for the inner wisdom that brought you to your mat this morning. I thank you for your practice with me. I thank you for your practice with each other. And I hope you enjoy her writing this morning. When someone you know or love comes to mind, or even someone you don't, perhaps someone in another part of the country or part of the world, perhaps someone going through a particular crisis, and you're not certain what to do, send a love letter. Your loving thoughts will touch them, and your blessings will all return to you. Namaste.